Every time you click "Not interested" on YouTube, you're not training the algorithm, you're training yourself. And in the last 24 hours, this system has already changed what you'll want tomorrow. Let's reverse engineer how YouTube's AI rewires your brain. First, let's look at the casino inside your phone. YouTube's infinite scroll operates on a variable reward schedule. That means the next video recommendation is unpredictable. You don't know if it'll be amazing, mediocre, or terrible. This neuroscientific principle is identical to slot machines. A 2021 study in Nature Communications confirmed that social media engagement follows a computational reward learning account. Unpredictable rewards generate stronger compulsive responses than predictable ones. Your brain's dopamine system gets hijacked. You keep scrolling hoping for that next win, just like a gambler pulling the lever. Now, here's where it gets really clever. YouTube doesn't just match your taste, it manufactures it through the mere exposure effect. Showing you something repeatedly doesn't just reflect preference, it creates preference. This creates a feedback loop. The algorithm predicts what you might like, shows it, you watch it, and your brain starts preferring it more. A 2024 causal study found YouTube's system pushes users toward more moderate content on average. But user preference remains dominant. The algorithm's power lies in shaping and narrowing what you prefer over time through constant reinforcement. But YouTube's AI goes deeper than just content. Algorithms detect micro-emotions through dwell time. How long you linger on a thumbnail before clicking. Google holds patents for techniques for emotion detection and content delivery. Patent US 20150242679A1 specifically describes systems that detect emotional states and serve content designed to maximize arousal, not satisfaction. This means YouTube isn't just optimizing for what you like. It's optimizing for what keeps you emotionally engaged, even if that engagement is negative or anxious. Neuroimaging studies show digital media use changes functional brain organization and brainwave patterns. A 2025 study called SEM Video demonstrated that researchers could reconstruct watched content from brain activity patterns alone. This leads to perhaps the most insidious effect. Your For You feed doesn't reflect who you are. It constructs a version of you that's easier to predict and retain. Tristan Harris, former Google design ethicist, calls this attention-harvesting design technology that deteriorates focus, weakens relationships, and impacts mental health. This design is based on B.J. Fogg's Fogg behavior model from Stanford's Behavior Design Lab, a formal framework for triggering specific user behaviors. The problem isn't accidental. It's deliberate design based on formal behavioral models. So what about those "why am I seeing this" explanations? They're carefully engineered to feel informative while revealing nothing substantial. They give you a comforting reason without exposing the actual manipulation mechanisms. This creates what Tristan Harris calls the social dilemma. We're trapped in systems we know are harmful but feel powerless to escape. But we're not powerless. Here's how to reclaim your brain. First, interrupt the variable reward schedule. Use intentional watching, decide what to watch before opening YouTube. Second, diversify your inputs. Follow channels you wouldn't normally watch to break the preference loop. Third, use external tools like Unhook or distraction-free YouTube to remove addictive features. Fourth, practice algorithmic mindfulness. Regularly ask yourself, is this what I actually want to watch or what YouTube wants me to watch? Solutions require combined economic, technological policy, and cultural awareness approaches. But individual agency starts with understanding how your brain is being rewired. So what does this mean for you? YouTube's AI is actively rewiring your brain through dopamine hijacking, preference manufacturing, emotional priming, and identity construction. But now you know the mechanisms. The next time you click "Not interested," remember, you're not just giving feedback to YouTube. You're giving feedback to your own rewired neural pathways. Understanding is the first step toward agency. Share this video if it helped you see the system differently. Subscribe for more deep dives into how technology shapes our minds. And next time you open YouTube, ask yourself, who's really choosing what you watch?